Hey there everybody, so HeroicLegend here. We're back playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I have a few things I need to get through for this episode, but it's going to be mostly support conversations. Here's one.
Oh,
I see
it's
as I
you.
turn.
Out late again, I see. What brings you here?
I could ask you the same.
I just wanted some fresh air. There's a lovely breeze tonight. I always wander outside when sleep evades me.
Couldn't sleep either.
So I see. Still, it's ill-advised to stay up so late. I should get some sleep too, but... Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors? I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life.
I think a little joke here might help her.
Perhaps if I tell you more, it will come back to you. My siblings and I were imprisoned underground, beneath the palace. The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest. I have always possessed the crest of Seiros, inherited through the Hresvelg bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh. Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed. Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for. And there you have it, the truth of the Hresvelg's empire. It is. But when you see my true strength, you will know that I speak the truth. I have kept it hidden all this time, but I will reveal to you the power of my second crest. It is the same as yours, the crest of flames. When it manifested for me, I swore a silent oath. For the sake of my family, and for all the poor souls whose lives were traded for my existence. For their sake, I will build a world where such meaningless sacrifice is never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
I truthfully had no type of I'm a little bit shocked to find all this out, quite honestly. Wow. Wait, what? Who can take... Oh, I can. How am I not certified? What? I only have a A. I need swordsmanship in A. Oh, I don't like you. Dang. Oh, assassin looks so cool. What about hero? I need an axe skill for that one. Hero looks cool too. I should go for hero plus. That's gonna be a pain in the rear. Alrighty, I think pretty much everyone is ready to go. However, like I said, this is a support thing. So, we have a lot of supporting to get through, but most importantly, I have to save. And then I have to go to the main menu. And once we're there, I have to go click on Dorothea's B conversation. Why, you might ask? Well, because Heroic was scared that he was going to miss another conversation. It probably only happened due to how late the conversation was going to take place, and not actually my fault because, you know, I tried to get it. I didn't know. Now I do know if that is the case. Extra support conversations. You can ignore the rest because they're all from another playthrough, and I really don't think I'm going to pull another one. It's Bailiff. It is... There it is, Dorothea B. Ah, yes. So, I've seen this both as Dimitri's professor and Legend. So here we go.
Professor, Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
I don't know if that's appropriate. But apparently I have no right to say no. Okay.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
Frowny face.
I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me. Don't worry. I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I'm just too self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I'm gonna go with I have no weaknesses.
Oh, come on, Professor. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You know mine. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable. Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Of a romantic nature, I mean. Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow. Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Fool! I have no heart or soul. I'm actually a demon.
Oh, come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little cheeky here. One of these is story-based.
That's all right. I didn't really think a little tease like that would be enough to get to you anyway. Though it does still make me lose just a little confidence in my own charms.
Aw. Anyway, now that that's done, I wonder what she would have said for female bailiff. Wee. Woo. Wee. Wee. Beep, beep, beep. Stutter step. Ah! He's making me jump! Blah blah blah, better operations. We're just gonna go right into it once we get up to the fighting and the rescuing and the save the princess. Well, Flame's not a princess, I think. I haven't gotten that far in the story to find out yet. Be kind of cool if she was. You know, can we have like a whole assortment of princes and princesses and important people here? And we already do, but like, that's just one more to add to the list. Alright, support! We have a lot of them. First off, myself, and I can't get this with either Caspar or Ferdinand. Lovely, I can't bond with my kids. Or Shamir, apparently. But I can bond with Rhea. Okay, that's fine. That's sure. Okay.
Hello, Professor. It is so nice to see you here.
Hi again, Rhea. You frightened me.
It brings me great joy to know that you wish to visit with me again.
Something on my shoulder told me to do it.
I have this odd feeling that recently you've been trying to avoid me.
That isn't so.
I am relieved to hear that.
Oh, they got a heart up for that one.
In any case, I am delighted by this opportunity to speak with you again. My, how laughable I must seem. I imagine you must be dumbstruck by how unbecoming my behavior is for the Archbishop of all of Fodlan.
A little bit. I should go for very, like, nervous and humble. Humble? I don't think humble's the right word here.
Oh, please do not waste your apologies on me. I'm perhaps oversensitive.
Huh. I got that one right too. I'm just getting lucky by winging this.
Thank you all the same. You are very kind.
Yay, I get points for being a nice guy.
In any case, how are you feeling? Have you experienced anything strange since you began wielding the Sword of the Creator?
I keep hearing a dark whisper in my ear that says, destroy them all, destroy them all. They're mere insects before you. Please destroy them all and claim your birthright. Let's prod a little bit. What do you mean?
Oh, there are just so many legends about that blade. I was worried that carrying it may result in some strange side effect. Has there really been nothing odd? A tightness in your chest? Strange dreams? Anything of the sort?
Well, there was this one dream of a jester and several other people in the... Never mind. Ooh, let's let her know about Sothis.
So you saw a young girl, and she appeared to you like a phantom? I'm afraid I can't explain such an occurrence, but it may very well have something to do with that relic of yours. Please know that you are welcome to come to me about anything. I'm here for you, always. By the way, when I see you at work giving such splendid guidance to all of your students, I want you to know that it brings me great joy, as though I myself am receiving the benefit of your kindness.
Aw, well, actually really nice. I regret having to lose a point with Sothis for that, though. Okay, wait, let's just make sure we have no one else. Alright. Edelgard and Hubert and Linhard. This should be fun.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. You are Lady Edelgard's servant, he said. You must protect her with your life.
It's funny how he's trying his best to do a gruff impression of his dad, but it's still kind of coming out as him.
I had no idea.
Aw.
But House Vestra has served House Restfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it.
Jesus Christ, Hubert!
Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I don't know, if you're fighting off soldiers for 3 days straight and still running towards where you think your freaking master is, holy crap, man!
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
Even Edelgard's like, holy crap. Jesus, dude.
It wasn't important.
No, it wasn't important. It's no way at all a bragging point for you. Jesus Christ.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Oh, you just opened up the floodgates.
Respectfully, I decline.
Holy crap, he does know how to do that.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
I'm gonna have to make you two stand next to each other more so I can figure that out. Jesus, 10 years old and fighting off just waves of dudes.
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom, for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
Holy crap.
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you?
Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked at that one too. That just kind of came out of left field and nowhere.
As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
That's very harsh. That's super harsh. Oh, Lord. And after speaking of harsh things...
Good morning!
Oh, it's lighthearted music! Wait, I can put on the other headphone for this.
The weather is nice today. So, it's, really nice weather we're having, isn't it?
This is painful.
Indeed. Did you want something?
I'm really sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
It's so rare to see him with the sad face or the concerned face.
Oh, good point. I'm sorry I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
It's like calling Felix a jerk. Or Lorenz smarmy. Or Raphael thick. I love him, but that boy does not have book sense. I'm not even sure he has much combat sense. Well, tactical combat. He can obviously very easily pick up a bear and body slam it. That's not what I'm referring to.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right?
Hubert avoids everyone that's not Edelgard.
You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
I am merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working. And yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better. That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Oh, Jesus. I don't like how you said that. Not one bit.
Yes. Right. Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could.
It's amazing that's an actual laugh.
Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes. I mean, someday it might. Maybe.
Don't fate Sandy up again, Bernadetta, please.
I'm not ready!
Oh, she stayed put. I thought she was gonna flee. That's an adorable support conversation. I'm actually really happy to see that. This probably won't bode as well.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adi?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adi?
No, you really don't know it, Dorothea.
Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
That's actually so far from the point. And this is something I truly believe, that if she had missed the point any harder, she would have cast a spell aiming for a wall and hit one of her comrades.
You completely misunderstand.
One of her comrades that wasn't even in the fight.
Unrequited love? Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
I'm having all these support conversations that I'm gonna just kind of have to show my buddy. Because Hubert, I can't put a pin on him, man. So many locked off conversations. This one should be interesting.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Ooh, I'd like this.
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning then.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes, now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other, always.
I'm loving these conversations that don't have to involve the many sad things of the Black Eagle House, but this is nice.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
Very nice. I knew these kids had it in them to not have something, so much terribly, wow, we're actually going to finish them all before 30 minutes? I am shocked. Probably it's because I shut up between them, so we don't have many long little quips and comments, but still. And with the whole Rhea and Edelgard thing, and going back for Dorothea's B-rank conversation, I'm very happy at this, actually. Although I can only see 23 on the timer that I started in the middle of one of the things, that perhaps is a little longer than I remember.
Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? That can't be it.
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Ooh, more racism.
Dagda. Where is... Oh! You mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan. Across the ocean. That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, I'm excited to get to know you better. Let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
That was cute, too. That was very nice, actually. Alright, so... we're going to save the entirety of the next episode for the mission. I'm going to make sure everyone's pretty much ready by going to the marketplace, going to the black... Oh yeah, I'm poor. Oh, that might actually be a very bad thing, now that I think about it. Let's go to the convoy and see what we can get rid of. Not much, actually. Well, as long as we have enough to replenish our battalions, we should be fine, yes. Ah, I'm short 14 gold. Wait. Don't I have dismiss? I'm not a big fan of the merchant militaries. I'll leave up the Seros Magic Corps. Because in a pinch, I can put... I will actually put them on Dorothea. Let's get rid of the merchant military. Sorry, guys. Alright, we're replenished. I think all our stuff's up to snuff because I was... Yes, everyone else is equipped with something nice. I should actually... drop this, focus on that, grab you, and things will be nice. I'm probably also going to have Leone on my person rather than anything else. We're going to save after we got through all those. We won't have to sit through them again. And I just want to thank you all for watching. It was a support-heavy episode. Not much of my commentary was going on, but I hope you all enjoyed those very, again, human-like interactions they've had. I'm actually very shocked at not just Ferdinand, but Hubert as well. Hubert seems to... My opinion of him has greatly changed than when I first knew him. Like, I'm going to admit, a lot of the kids I had a very different first opinion on. Except for Dedue. Dedue I hit right on the mark, and Dedue I still want to help. I want to see Dimitri's dream come true, because ultimately what Dimitri and Edelgard want is the same thing. A world without these very many problems they have. Anyway, that's a tale for it. That's something that we'll see in game, and until the next episode, I just want to say, laters.